call me Fuego. 93 like me. Fire in the sheets, spending summers on the seas. Quedo, no way home. Better life on the day.
Average points per game. You know, teams that don't often come out and win games, but every so often they'll win one, maybe a low to mid kill count. But teams like Na'Vi, teams like I mean TSM to an extent, they're ones that can maintain an average points per game.
Yeah, so the more, I guess you can say it this way, and it sounds obvious when you say it, but it still makes sense. The more inconsistent you are, like the more you depend on really making something of those few chances you get to get really good games. Now, well, we talked about good planes and bad planes. This one is probably on the list of not the best type of plane, not because you can't get across the entire island, but because it's going to take your damn while if you want to go to Severny. So DA opted to go down towards the south. They will join Northern Lights and bystanders on the military side of things. And Na'Vi now back in their usual terrain by Ferry Pier. I'm looking for Ivel. Ivel's not contesting teams for any vehicles. Not today. What do you call a bridge camp that happens before the bridge? It's I don't even know. But either way, they're camping each other.
Premature something. Totally.
Exactly. The split all over the place. They do have bystanders kind of pinned down here, though. Yellow, it's going to fall. Johnson being shot in return, but no, Smash is all alone, and he still returns the peak again just to meet a barrel to his face. Yort will find him. They'll get the clear-cut flush on him, I would assume. And now the rest of the DA players have a decision to make. Do we go to try and see if we can get them cut off, or the relief? It seems to me like DA has made up their mind. They're going forward.
Yeah, and actually, the support coming in from both sides here. Yellow going to get confirmed out there. Mert and Code Marco going to pull up on the south side of this hill, and they're going to try and push up and capitalize on this pinch they've got going.
Too wide for them to do. Let's see, Beamy finds one. He's going to be traded immediately in return, so we're down to, no, effectively a 2v2. Yord is unfortunately on the wrong side of the hill, so we can't do a whole lot right now. Flammy, well, he's in a vehicle. He won't have any impact here either. Yord, and you get away. Do you want to try and get away, or are you going to stick around for now?
Just trying to slow push around. Again, no real information given away, but it's a good barrel spray, but he does finally get that one. Not often you see 30 barrel bullets taken. Flammy's over here as well, so bystanders could flip this around on their head.
They could, but as we talked about before, is it worth? I mean, of course, they weren't really the ones to initiate the fight, but still, yes, you get kills, but you're down to 2 players. Now, with their place on the leaderboard, you can argue that it's probably all right. And to be fair, I mean, DA is sitting pretty decent in it as well. But they might get 4 kills there, though, but down to 2 players. And getting any more than 4 points out of this game now is going to be extremely difficult.
Yeah, I mean, now they're committed to cleaning this up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's no reason to pull away from this one. Obviously, Mert, the last man standing.
And I think that's like to kind of go back to that whole risk-reward type discussion we saw before. Because even though this wasn't technically a bridge camp, it's as close as we're probably going to get to one in EU. Do you want to go for the 4 guaranteed points, which I've never guaranteed, but a good chance you'll get them, with the risk of probably not going to get more than that? Or do you want to play a game where you don't get those 4 points early, but you have a very good chance of picking up a lot of points later? I feel like that's the discussion you got to have with yourself and your team. Because right now, in bystanders, even though they're going to win this, if Mert goes down, which you probably will, what are the chances that unless if someone rotates by them and they get a free kill, that they get more than 4 points this game?
Well, the other thing is these are 2 teams that are in close proximity to each other on the leaderboard as well. So it's definitely when you see that in the kill feed, it can change your decision making slightly in game. Yeah.
Because that's something you don't normally do with a center heavy. And it's not because it's that center heavy of a, what do you say, of a lineup. We have a team there. Oh, speaking of pulling up early, that's 1 vehicle. That's 2 vehicles. Page not been seen just yet. Now he has been 1 down early. That's going to be Hewitt. He's going to get flushed as well. Either, oh my lord, 1 more vehicle just came in. Page, you're so lucky you're not falling. You're going to pop your head off.
Does get 1 of the flushes there, but the return from Venderlost is good. 2 members from Etiquette will stand now, and here comes the backup from Omican. T-Bone going to pull up in the vehicle. Jeemzz, just 2 standing here for Omican, and actually, look at that.
Why did they stop on the hill rather than crashing in? Well, here comes X. Hold that thought. There's more teams wanting to form. Did I just say that we didn't have a center heavy crashing group of teams?
What?
Ends just did that. Are there anyone else? Anyone else? Going once? First going second. Going nope. They're going 3 times. Okay.
Jeemzz?
Ends wins the Jeemzz might want to crash in on this. It's an auction. Who wants it? Perfectix, you want anything? No. Okay, fair enough. I guess Ends won that auction. In yeah.
Look at what bystanders get as well. Coming in that late.
Yoink. And Author and Knights ain't really that worse off. I mean, they're miles out and they get themselves good positions. Because
it looks like Northern Lights are actually going to force the issue here and try and take control of Adept's position.
These circles are being so brutal today. They're really... this is set to hardcore mode. There's no way around the Adepts trying to make their way forward. 0 kills so far. Nothing really working their way. Now they do find one. We'll find a second as well. Sparrow was looking out the window trying to shoot at someone else, but fortunately for the Adepts, they get to stay alive through this one, at least for now. Second time around, though. Let's see Winstreak trying to push forward in towards Shift W. It ain't really working their way. Players been taken down on all sides, and I think it might be off to a 1v1 now between Zucker and Offstring.
It is indeed. Zucker's got himself into that little shed at the bottom of the hill. Nork is trying to... Oh, that's the last vehicle you want to be going through this field.
I was just going to say, of all the cars we have in this game, having to do that on a buggy, you just hate to be the guy sitting on the back lips and will fall instantly practically. And Norkis, well, he's still alive, but I'm not sure for how much longer. Like this from TSM, though, they were opting to go down to the compound, all of them, but they got the knock on the other side. Look at this Vard and Miraku playing a wide split over towards the northeast side. Really, really aggressive, bold, and, well, if there's a team that can pull it off, that would be TSM.
Ends now opting to come north out of the little chopsticks dip. Gonna try and smoke off some of these windows for Na'Vi to make their push a little bit easier. I like the utility usage here. Na'Vi do get the res back. There will be 3 standing now. Is it 3 or 4? Yeah, there's 3. Senya did fall. And look at this now. The rest of the utilities try and follow up on this push for Ents.
They have to make the move, though. As much as I'd like to see them use that utility, they gotta use it while it's there. Those smokes only last you so long. They have to make the run forward, though. They're almost at the wall. Now they are. Now it's a tap to see if we can hold them from actually getting inside.
He's expecting somebody to vault into the kitchen. He's holding the angle on that there. Orange. Trying to get that Molotov. That Molotov might actually be good on the backside of the building. You see, yeah, Digger is actually burning alive. Not going to get knocked though, unfortunately. Tab took his eyes off the kitchen. And somebody manages to make it inside.
They're inside, but now we're still alive with 3. Didn't lose any players just yet, and this is where you hope that maybe Liquid will look over the top and shoot some of the guys outside. Tab, what an angle and what a spray! Squeaky was holding it, but he contested him and won the battle.
And actually, Digger's now the only one outside. He doesn't get the first. Orange is going to respond with the MK. Rustamart, we know, was the man that vaulted inside, and there you go. Na'Vi will clean up Ents. They will fall in 8th place. 7 teams remain now. Blaze still on the south side of this. Got to be a factor, but Liquid are actually stopping Blaze from making the cross over towards Na'Vi's position.
Look at the circle. It's gone east once again. I mean, Liquid are going to get spoon-fed here. And I got to say, I mean, this is where the kill feed doesn't always show you exactly what went down. Because Orange just got 3 of those kills in that fight. He got all the kills at Ends. But it was the trade that came in. It was like there were so many things to that fight that was not just a one-man job. The kill feed will tell you otherwise, but that right there was a really good effort by Na'Vi, playing as 3 against 3 in that situation.
Yeah, really, really good stuff. I mean, Liquid is just allowed to shoot at anything they want here from this compound.
Yeah.
I said in the previous one, it's always such a huge compound if Chopsticks is into the late game, and now that it's out, they're able to just pick up a couple of kills and chill, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Na'Vi came in expecting a fight. Liquid and TSM kind of paved the way for them and go, you don't need to fight, just get their loot and keep playing. It's all good. It's all good and dandy. We don't need to take fights here. So Liquid, from not being able to find any chicken dinners in the tournament so far, now they might be going back to back. Let's see, though. It's not over just yet. We still have plenty of players TSM alive. I was going to say we still have Saga alive, but that ain't the story no more. Iroh finds him. Off strength, probably not going to be much of an impact in this one. Eli's down to low HP. He's going to go down, but actually Blue is going to get the better of him. So now it's a 3-man Na'Vi. We have a solo Blaze player who's going to pray for everything holy in the world that Liquid won't be looking for him. And then we have TSM and Liquid arguably in the 2 best positions coming into this late game.
Liquid's still going to prioritize cleaning up anything they can to the west before they look in. Tab actually going to knock Jeemzz. They've got to be careful not to lose one here. Jeemzz was the guy up in the little watchtower trying to put some damage out. mxey going to find Apocalypse. There's another tag coming onto him. The Tab might find him underneath this ice cream truck. They get the res. Okay.
Yeah, he stayed alive. Stayed alive. Orange is gonna fall. Hey, it's not fun not being the ones in the center of the circle.
It's actually Clib gonna steal both of those away from TSM.
Steals confirmed, had the better angle. That tree only covered the Navi players from TSM. They were completely exposed to Liquid. Now let's see, best of luck. Well, he did it last time around, got himself a second place. This time around, though, I'm a little worried that won't be the case.
We're trying to thread the needle.
This circle is going to be fun. TSM are going to be forced to make a move here. And as you can see, I mean, only 3 kills for them so far. So it's placements over anything. Oh,
Clib, you got to be careful.
One hit there. Solid, solid shooting. They knew where he was going to be going. They practically pre-fired the window at that point. So,
any vehicles?
They do have cars behind the compound, I'm pretty sure. They should have anyway. Should have vehicles behind the compound. Question is, how do they drive?
Now's the time they want to think about it. Like, somebody should be playing anchor. Yeah. Maybe even 2 people playing anchor here. And TSM try and get some vehicles across the Liquid.
I feel like as long as Best of Luck is alive, that's their chance. Because as soon as he's down, they're going to be looking towards TSM.
Yep.
Right now is their opportunity to maybe get one guy into the field. Like, they need to abuse the fact that Liquid at least has one guy looking towards Best of Luck. Now they're trying to do it. Vard is going to be the scout. Is he going to make them? But he's actually going towards Best of Luck. Is he just going to try and claim the kill now? There's a tractor there. It looks good for him. No damage so far. Does the 180 with the vehicle. Stays alive for now. And actually now Best of Luck has eyes on Vard. He's who's tagging him. And he's going to find him as well. Once again, Best of Luck, despite having everything go against him, is able to find damage. If he gets the point on Vard there, that is just wow. Can he get it? Can he find it? Did he just damage him enough for the tick to do the rest of it? Second one comes in. Jeemzz is gonna find Fex. Will he get the double with the nade? No, it bounces off the trees there. He will fall to Liquid. Now it's a 2v4.
I mean, that's super unfortunate for TSM. If they were able to take control of both tractors, it would have been... There would have been a chance. Not a good chance, but a chance nonetheless.
Because keep in mind, there's still circles to come, which you probably won't see now. But there still was a circle that could have hard shifted towards the east somehow and forced Liquid to make moves. So completely agree with you. Had Fex and Vard been able to play the north side tractor with Miraku and the Iroh still inside the circle down towards the southeast, a play could have been made. But this time around now, I mean, Liquid's still playing it cautious, but they're just getting angles, and this is inevitable.
That molly could be huge, actually. Oh, it's gone a little too deep.
They will die. If they don't, then yeah. Oh, will he get a point at least? Yes, he will. Jeemzz falls. We know PUBG, when it comes to that final game of the tournament, it's oftentimes the 1 point that matters. Doesn't change the fact that Liquid, though, will go back-to-back with a 12-kill chicken dinner to seal off game number 5 of the day.
Really, really good stuff from Liquid. Again, just capitalizing off that compound. And, you know, they didn't sit there. They were constantly pressuring, constantly looking for who was the next threat if the circle did shift away from them. Unfortunately, it did become a factor for them. But, wow, what a cleanup from them.
And this is where Liquid is staying.